right, welcome back. Lee, time for our question of the day.
It is. It's Friday, time for the question of the day. So let's have a look and see what we're asking you this morning. So this is it on social media, and we'll just have a look, seeing with today being the last day for people to register to vote in the May 29 elections, what is your view to those who have not yet registered? Not your view, your message to those who have not yet registered. Mine's simple. Get your phone out and register. What are you waiting for? Just do it. Come on.
You know, if nothing else, I think it's so important to just highlight the importance of today. So here's the thing. People may feel, you know what, none of these political parties appeal to me. None of these candidates, give me a reason to want to participate in the poll. But here's the thing. You may change your mind between now and 29 May. Yeah. So give yourself a chance to be able to participate. So just register. Even if in the end you decide not to vote, but at least just register. It's that lottery ticket thing.
Yeah.
You can't win if you don't buy the ticket. So give yourself a chance.
You nothing. It costs you nothing. Register. It's your right. It's what you do as a citizen of a country. And in South Africa, nowhere else has there a history of the importance of elections as in South Africa, because 30 years ago, generations before were never allowed to vote. And you have a vote. It doesn't matter who you are in South Africa. If you're a South African citizen, you can vote. No excuse. If you're over 18 years old, you got to do it.
Yeah, and lest we forget, this right for every South African to be able to vote was so hard fought for. It was paid for literally in blood.
There you go. More than that we can't tell you. So that's our message. You send us messages as well about the elections. All right, let's move on and talk about the trending topics for this morning, this Friday morning. So they're kind of all over the place. Let's start off with the first one. Jali. So, I mean, he is really, this is stealing the top spot here. And Andile Jali is really, really, really going in there hard. And it's just such I don't know what, well, I mean, look, I'm not the one to talk about football. You are, but it's crazy what's going on here.
You know, the things that are being revealed, swallows, Moroka swallows are just in all sorts of problems.
Yeah.
It went from the team, the bulk of the players being fired and then rehired, so to speak, on contracts that with lower remuneration. And then, of course, the players, Steve Gompela, the now former coach, he resigned, making it clear that he could not be there anymore. And now Andile Jali, who's one of the senior players, the things that Andile Jali revealed, the fact that he says they asked for my password.
Oh, wow.
His phone password before I tried to sign. Wanted control my bank account. Like, you sit and you listen, like,
you just can't believe what you're reading.
No. Like, this can't be.
That's insane.
But yeah, this is what Andile Jali is saying. And so Andile Jali really just throwing it all out there for those who want to listen, those who want to hear. But all it speaks to is continued problems at Moroka Swallows.
Goodness me. All right, so that's that trend. Edwin Sodi also is very, very much so trending. He has been for quite some time. And they just, people just going back into the records of Edward Sodi. I mean, just talking to the fact, what's this one here? The National Prosecuting Authority Asset Forfeiture Unit seized the businessman's possessions in 2020. 29 cars, we're going back in the archives, 27 properties, 19 active accounts, and household goods belonging to him. 29 cars. This was an article that was, of course, I mean, we remember these stories, but people are still talking about it, how he runs a multi-billion rand empire allegedly built on lucrative government tenders around the country. His reputation continues to decline, and yet he still gets awarded contracts, and that's what people are just questioning and asking, like, and how does this work? How is it fair? And then, of course, it's just the lifestyle that he's leading. And some people just talking about one of his girlfriends, I don't know which one, saying Edwin Sodi's girl left him after the state sold most of his houses and cars at auctions last Saturday. Also, SARS came to him with a 400 million rand bill 2 weeks ago.
Sure. Yeah, lots about Edwin Sodi. Let's move to Alberton. So Alberton trending for lots of reasons. One of them, as you said earlier, Clayson Muniela posting a picture of a bridge,
Yes, I saw that,
a tunnel in Alberton, and was basically asking, let's see if you know Gauteng and where this is. Okay, so yeah, of course, if you live in that area around there, you would know it.
You would know it,
and but all the same, there was also talk about Rise Mzansi. And their premier candidate going to Eden Park and just showing, some of the desperate situations that people live under, showing makeshift bridges and the like. The EFF also tweeting about, the conditions under which citizens are living in Alberton, where people need to go and literally draw water from streams that are passing away. So it's a whole lot of things, but also a story that people are still talking about is an employee of the municipality who was caught, I think about a week ago, stealing cables. So as you can imagine, with load shedding and all those sorts of things, people really are honing in on that and giving their views.
Talking to that. All right, there we go. The final one was Gmail. So Gmail was a big talking point over social media yesterday. There were a couple of rumors and whispers doing the round that Gmail may be facing the end. I mean, it started circulating on social media yesterday, and the digital world was really bracing itself for what is described as an end of an era, because I really, to find people that don't have a Gmail account, especially if it's a private account, not a work account, people generally have Gmail accounts. But in a swift move, Google came out and issued a statement saying Gmail is here to stay. You'll see the tweet out there. The announcement not only put to rest rumors, but intriguingly saw Alphabet, Google's parent company, experiencing a 1% increase in their shares. So their share price is at $145.32. I don't know where the rumor came from, but yeah. Remember at one stage everyone used to have a Hotmail account, so that used to be something, and then people migrated to Gmail, and that's the...
I never had a Hotmail account. My first account was yahoo.uk.